Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 828. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, that's Durham's online community paper, which you can check out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I invite you to click on the link on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page if you'd like to join me on camera to shoot the breeze, say hello, promote your business, yourself, your special event, any of those. And if you could share this out, that would be super awesome. Okay, let's get started with the Word page. That's the nonprofit and government information page that's full of really great programs and services being offered by local nonprofits, also the city, the county, and the state. There's some city vacancies you need to know about because today is the day that you let them know that you're interested in filling any one of these vacancies. Let's see. There are vacancies on the Durham Affordable Housing Implementation Committee, the Durham City County Appearance Commission, the Housing Appeals Board. There's also an opening on the Mayor's Hispanic Latino Committee. So if you're interested in sharing your knowledge, your expertise, let them know by end of day today. I've got the link right there on the Word page of the Durham Skywriter, durhamskywriter.com. Then you scroll down or click on the Word page, and then when you scroll down, you'll see the calendar and you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, the Durham County Libraries are open until 8, except for Bragtown. Bragtown closes at 6. The libraries reopen tomorrow at 9:30, and then Bragtown reopens tomorrow at 10. And let's see what's happening at the Durham Tech Small Business Center. Let's see. And there's lots more on this page, by the way. But I'm just going to keep this short because it's the lunch hour. I know you need to eat, so I'm going to keep this short. Let's see. Today is Wednesday, so there are classes being offered across the state, different community colleges, including Durham Tech. And these classes are for entrepreneurs or budding entrepreneurs. They're all super duper, totally free, no strings attached. You literally don't even have to be in North Carolina to take these classes. But again, they're totally free and they're meant for us North Carolinians so that we can start businesses and make money and help support the world. Okay, let's get started here. There's a class, 2 until 4 today. Online seller for the small business owner. That's really, really important to know if you want to sell via Shopify or whatever. Learn all about that this afternoon. The link to sign up is right there on the Word page. Next class, 4:30 until 6:30, Entrepreneurial Mindset Mastery, Strategies for Success. So you have to be in the right mindset, you know that. That's going to be from 4:30 until 6:30. Learn all about that. Okay, 5:30 until 7, here's a free class. Strategies to prioritize mental wellness, manage stress, and avoid burnout for small business owners. Really good information there, I am sure. Oh, my voice is leaving me. Here's another class, 6:30 until 8, Grant Writing 101. It is so important to know how to write a grant. Even if you're not a nonprofit, I've gotten a few grants in my day, and I'm just a regular person. So grants are available all over the place if you know where to look. So learn more by attending this class, 6:30 until 8 this evening. Here's one for early afternoon tomorrow, 2 o'clock. Finding your perfect customer and creating a marketing plan. So you might want to sign up for that as well. Okay, let's go to the To Your Health page. Got your COVID numbers if you're interested. And there are other things on the health page. For example, the Durham County Department of Public Health, they have these free webinars. They're really, really useful. So they cover all kinds of different topics. So today, let's see. Looks like this is going to be tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow at 11 o'clock, there's going to be a 1-hour free webinar, Understanding Overdose, Opioid Edition. So definitely you want to learn how to save lives or learn how to deal with anyone you know who might have an addiction or anyone you might encounter on the street. I do know that you can get free, what is that called? NAR something. Anyway, you can actually save someone who has passed out in the street if you have the right medication. And you can purchase it, but you can also get it for free if you know where to get it. So learn all about that. That's going to be tomorrow from 11 until noon from the Public Health Department. Here's another one. Now this one's going to be from 1 until 1:30 tomorrow. This is a new webinar. Is work causing you to overeat? That's really important. When I was young, I remember working as a proofreader, and I was the youngest one. And I do remember them starting to talk about the other proofreaders, older. They were older than me, like in their 30s or whatever, and they would start talking about lunch, like during break. So I guess the work was not stimulating enough. They were thinking about food already, and work can cause you to overeat if you're so inclined to, to be more involved in have more of a habit of overeating and that sort of thing. So learn how to fix that tomorrow from 1 until 1:30. Okay. I think that's it for the health page for now. I mean, there's more stuff, but I'm going to let you discover that on your own. In fact, I did skip something, but I can pick it up on the health events page. So let's go to the health events page right now. Clicking on the big blue button, and then that takes to the support group meeting page. Today's the 26th. Let's see. Okay, let's see. 27, 28. There we are. Here's what I skipped on the other. It's listed on both pages, both the to your health page and health events page. And that is the fact that the American Dance Festival has set aside some time to work with people with Parkinson's for free. So today there's going to be a free class at the ADF Script Studios, 721 Broad Street, and it is called Dance for Parkinson's, a free class from 2 until 3:15 for people with Parkinson's and also their caregivers. They have their own parking lot right there on Broad Street, so call and get info on that, and then click on the link and register for this free event. And then tomorrow they'll have another class for people with Parkinson's, just to let you know. Now, late this afternoon from 5:30 until 7, there's going to be an online meeting of the LGBTQIA+ cancer support group. That's going to be run by Duke, and it's from 5:30 until 7. I've got the link, so you can go ahead and register for that Zoom event. Okay, I told you about the 2 classes being held tomorrow by Public Health Department. I think that's it. Okay, let's go to the Senior Scope page now. And let's see what's happening at the Durham Center for Senior Life, 406 Rigsby Avenue. Great place to hang out. If you're older, let's see, today is Wednesday. So this afternoon, they're going to have bingo size. That's bingo and exercise at the same time from 1 until 2. Durham County Veteran Services from 1 until 3, where military veterans get to find out if they missed some benefits. That's by appointment, so it's probably too late to sign up. I'm letting you know that it's going on this afternoon. They're going to have an advanced phone/computer class, 1 o'clock, basic smartphone computer class at 2:15, line dancing at 3:30. Then tomorrow morning, they're going to have Seniors on the Move line dancing at 8:35. Open arts, working on your art project from 9 until 12:30. Smartphone and computer class, 9:30. Keep it moving, gentle exercise at 10:15. Conversational French club, 10:30. Intermediate African dance, 11:30, and African drumming at 12:30. That's not all they're having. That's just a few of the events that they will be having, a few of the free classes. Now, let me go ahead and scroll down to the special events and see if there's anything happening. Oh, of course. Yeah, it's the last Wednesday of the month. So they are celebrating the August birthdays today at 12:30 for about an hour. They're probably going to have snacks and little music and fun. They'll probably take your picture as well if you would like for them to. So that's going to be this afternoon, and that will start at 12:30 in just about 20 minutes. And while we're on this page, you might as well see if it's too late to sign up for Thursday Manicures with Jan, where Jan Perry is offering free manicures for men and women tomorrow from 12:30 until 4:30. So it's probably all filled because I've been talking about it for a while. But you can go ahead and call. Get the information by going to the Senior Scope page and then call and see if it's too late. And if you missed out, Jan Perry will probably be doing this again real soon. Now, tomorrow is National Lemon Juice Day. So I don't think you have to sign up for it. Just show up from 2 until 3 tomorrow, and they're going to show you the benefits of lemon juice while you enjoy some free, fresh lemonade. I might have to check that out. Now, the Aging with Pride Social Club, that's on Friday. And I don't think you have to register for that either. But if you're a member of the LGBTQIA plus senior community, then the Aging with Pride Social Club will be from 2:15 to 3:15 on Friday. And don't forget the Little River Senior Center, 8305 North Roxborough Road in Bahama. If you live far north, northern Durham County, check them out as well. They also have free activities and an entire they have their own gym, which is super cool because this, after all, used to be a school. Oh, Dr. Chachi is here watching from, I suppose, Florida, where it's probably hot and humid. It's going to be in the 90s today. So I suppose Dr. Tachi is also sitting in a pretty heated situation. And Latrice is here. I'll bring you on right after I do the weather. Latrice, she's here probably to share some useful information and probably a special event. We'll find out in a minute. In fact, let's go to that last page. I do want to mention that if you go to the how-to page, and I will go there real quick. So how-to this month is how to get the vote out for November 2024. I am unabashedly progressive. Not ashamed to say that. I wear my politics on my sleeve. So there's all kinds of ways that you can volunteer to help get the vote out. And by going to the how-to page, you will learn those different dates and events and get a lawn, what do you call those things? A lawn sign. I hope they make more. Let's put it that way. They're in short supply right now. You do have to volunteer in order to get one. And Latrice is already letting us know where to go for the info. Okay, we'll bring her on in just a second. But first, let's go to the Let's Go page, and that will be the last page that we're visiting. Then we'll bring on our very special guest. Let me scroll down to 28. Whoa, let's not go past it. Where is it? Went too far. There it is. Okay. So if you can get in the door by 1 o'clock, just know that that Catholic Charities, they're running the Durham Community Food Pantry. This is going to stop on the dot at 1 o'clock. But right now, I'll tell you where it is. 2020 Chapel Hill Road in the Lakewood Shopping Center, in between the new Lincoln Community Health Center and the Scrap Exchange. So once you're in the door, then you can talk to the social worker. You can get a week's worth of free groceries. Let them know if you don't eat pork or dairy. They'll replace it. Also, you get to ask for, if your child needs a skirt or shoes or something, just let them know because people are always making donations to Catholic Charities. Also, they have pull-up diapers for free. So if they have pull-ups, newborn to toddler, and then the big ones for adults. So don't be ashamed to ask for that too, because they have those in pretty good supply. They do well. It is the end of the month. Hopefully they have some left because people do ask for them. So don't be ashamed to ask for them. And if you miss out this week, then See if you can get them next week. And they'll be there tomorrow as well. So that's happening right now until 1 o'clock. And they turn the lock right there at 1 o'clock. So try to get there as soon as possible. They're served by the number 10 bus. Okay, let's see. What else is happening? Oh, Boxyard RTP. They're featuring jazz, blues, and Latin music by the Patrick McGrew Trio until 2 o'clock. What's going on right now? Boxyard RTP is at 900 Park Offices Drive, right off of Highway 54. It's an outdoor venue. They've got a humongous, the biggest fan you've ever seen. They have, in fact, I can't even tell you the name of the fan because it's so big, the name is profane, literally. But they've got this huge fan overhead, and you should be cooled off nicely by this humongous fan whose name I cannot repeat on this show. Okay, and they'll be playing until 2. St. Joseph AME Church, 2521 Fayetteville Street. They're going to have their community food giveaway, and that's going to be, so you go down Fayetteville, and then you turn at, I believe the name of the street is Nash. Yeah, Nash Street, and you go around the parking lot, and you can pick up free groceries from St. Joseph AME Church, and it's only between 2 and 3, though. The Wednesday Durham Farmers Market, that is going to be from 3 until 6 in Durham Central Park. Don't forget, Foster Street is not shut down. Usually on Saturdays, they close down Foster Street and the kids can run back and forth to the playground. So just be really careful because the cars will be zipping down the street as usual. So just be really careful if you're airing out your kids or your grandkids. And that, again, is from 3 until 6. Park for free, by the way. Go to Morris, just west of Durham Central Park, and park in the Measurement Incorporated parking lot, totally for free. New Visions of Africa Restaurant, 1306 Fayetteville Street, served by the 5 and the 5K bus. They're giving away free meals today, prepared meals from 3 until 6. Kings Park International Church, 1305 Odyssey Drive. They're hosting their food pantry and clothing closet. So you can get some food, and then you can get some clothing. Maybe you're getting back on your feet, looking for work, etc. So that can, put a pep in your step, looking good. So that's going to be today from 5 until 6. It's game night at Boxyard RTP. I just told you where that is. So that's going to be from 5:30 until 8:30. You're sitting outside. It's free. You're making new friends. You're playing board games. You're smelling delicious food. So don't be totally broke. When you go there, I shouldn't say broke. I should say bring your money. So they will have food and beverages for sale. Now, if you like jazz and Latin music, they'll be celebrating Old Havana Nights at Missy Lane's Assembly Room, 310 East Main Street, downtown. So from 7:30 until 10:45-ish, there's going to be some musicians led by percussionist Brevin Hampton, so you can enjoy some really great music. And I'll bet they allow dancing, because how can you sit still, right? So tickets are $15 in advance. I should just say 20 because it's day of, so it's tonight. $20 day of. And if you're a member of the Missy Lane's Assembly Room, you get to go for free. You might want to look into that. Now, tomorrow morning, Whole Mama Yoga, that's their name, they're hosting Baby and Me Yoga. This is at Jewish for Good, which is at 1937 West Cornwallis Road. So participants and their babies up to 1 year old, you're invited to learn some focused movements and relaxation. And that's for the baby too. Believe it or not, they've got baby movements. That's not the best combination of words right now. But anyway, that's going to be from 11 until 11:45. And let's see, it's not free. Let's see. It's free if you're a member. But if you're not free, the class fee is $10. And I have a link so you can click for more information and also learn how to become a member. Let's see. Oh, You Call This Yoga. They're hosting Gentle Flow Yoga with Krista Carter. Now that is free from noon until 1 at Re City Network, downtown, 112 Broadway Street. And you can also learn about the myths and meaning behind asana. Have no idea what that is, but I'm sure it has something to do with yoga. Don't forget your yoga mat. If you don't have one of those, then bring a nice hefty towel like a beach towel, as long as you're not touching the ground directly. Okay, one more thing, Boxyard RTP. They're going to be featuring tomorrow. This is tomorrow now, noon till 2. Rock and blues singer songwriter 𝗕𝗓𝗟𝗓. That's going to be some more great music. And don't forget free produce tomorrow. I'll tell you about that during tomorrow's show. That'll be at 2:45. Okay, let me check the weather real quick. I can already tell you how hot it is. It's hot. Yeah, it's 90. I knew it. Yeah, it's 90 already. It's going up to 94. Now, yesterday, I was almost bragging like I had something to do with it. I was just so excited, letting you know that the sun was going to be out all day long. Then we were hit by the most freakish of rainstorms yesterday. That was so odd. And I don't know if Latrice, I don't know if you got hit by it, but all of a sudden it was just a torrent of rain. So I'm just going to say the forecast suggests that the sun will be out all day, but I'm scared to say that it's going to be out all day now. But anyway, it's out now, so go ahead and enjoy that. The high will be 94 today. Now tomorrow, the high will be 95, so one better. And it looks like the sun will make an appearance tomorrow as well. So let's bring on our guests and let's see what's happening in the world of real estate. Latrice, what's new?
Hey, how are you?
Doing well. A little warm, but doing
Yes.
well.
I haven't been outside yet, so. But
Yeah,
I always feel like such a superstar when I'm coming on with the music.
Oh, you are. I was going to say, don't forget your water bottle, folks. Stay hydrated.
Got
There
it.
you go. And a wet hand towel around the neck always
Okay.
helps.
I hadn't done that.
Well, when you don't have air conditioning,
Oh, okay. Yes,
there's
ma'am.
something.
Yes, ma'am. That sounds like a good idea to stay cool. How are you?
I am doing great. And I'm
That's
curious,
good.
have I missed an event? Are you putting on an event that I didn't hear about?
Well, I came to talk about actually two events this Saturday that are
Oh,
going on. One
goodness.
is real estate related and one is not.
Yeah, I
So,
will definitely need to add those. So yeah, be sure to
yeah.
add the links in the
I
notes.
will. So I put the link for the real estate event, which is a virtual home buyer seminar that will be at 11 o'clock this
Okay,
Saturday.
write that
You can
down.
register at abundanceofgood.org for
Okay.
that. And just basically going over, the steps of buying a home,
Hmm.
uh, financing. If there are
Hmm.
any questions about the new lawsuit settlement and how things will impact people, those
What,
types of
what
things we'll be going over.
what new lawsuit? What happened?
The National Association of Realtors, there was a recent settlement. So there have been some changes in how commission is paid and things like that for your buyer's agents. So,
Oh,
and if you,
more, not less money, I hope.
well, it depends. It
Oh,
depends. So just
okay.
where it comes from, and then like before we might be able to go out and show you a house without having an agreement, we can no longer do that. So if you want to go see a house with a realtor, you will have to have some sort of written agreement in place to do that. So we'll be talking a little bit about that as well.
I do know for sure because this was even happening when I was young. A lot of people would spend their weekends going to open houses and as a hobby and just for entertainment. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So they probably wasted a lot of people's time like that.
But you never know. So hopefully that it's all working out, and it's nice to go look at houses. Then you can know what you want, what you don't want, and kind of make things you know ready. So
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So that is Saturday, right? 11,
hmm
11 to what?
probably 11 to 1. There's no specific, no longer than 2 hours for that
Okay.
event, and it's
Okay.
online. So again, it'll be via Zoom. You can
Oh,
register at
oh, virtual.
Abundance. It's virtual. Register at abundanceofgood.org. And then the other event I wanted to share is a sister circle. Excuse me. That is an in-person event. The topic is going to be managing anxiety and mindfulness. And that is going to be at 1 o'clock at the East Regional Library in the meeting room. And that's 211 Lick Creek Lane, Durham 27702. And we will have some refreshments served for that. And you don't have to register, but if you want to reach out to me, you can reach out to me at 919-730-0803 and let me know you're coming so we can make sure we have enough food. Or if you have any questions about the event. So, and I'll just drop that information in the chat as well. But those are two back-to-back events on Saturday. That one is virtual and one is in person. So get your mind ready and get ready to buy your house.
What is the sister circle? What is that?
So that one's going to be, the topic is managing anxiety and.
I'm at the group. I mean, I've never heard of sister circle. What is?
It's the Sisters of the Nation of Islam, Muhammad Muslim 34 on not Driver Street. We moved Fayetteville.
Oh yeah, in Phoenix Square. Phoenix Crossing. Phoenix Square.
One of those on Fayetteville Street.
Phoenix.
Across from the Hayti, where the
Oh, okay,
Yep.
awesome.
So that's
Sharing information. Okay.
yes.
And you said it's anxiety and what now?
Managing anxiety and mindfulness.
Mindfulness. Okay. So this sister circle, is this the first time that you're reaching out to the public to put on events, or maybe I just missed out?
No, absolutely not. So.
Oh, okay. How often is this done? This is awesome.
The goal is monthly, I think, but I don't think it happens every month. But
okay,
a few times, pretty regularly.
Hey, keep me posted, or maybe there's some kind of listserv I could join to
I will definitely check on that and let you know.
Okay, I appreciate that.
I will definitely check on that and let you know.
Awesome. Yeah, I love groups of people who disseminate information. Of course, I would, wouldn't I?
Can't imagine why. Can't imagine why. But yeah, so that's what we have going on this Saturday, a couple of different events. And then I have a couple of listings that I'd like to share if that's okay.
Please do.
2218 Arrington Street in Durham. It's we just had a price adjustment to $640.
That's right off of University. Yes, I've seen that.
Between University and Cornwallis. So that one is available. It's been adjusted again, like I said, to $640. So if you're interested, reach out to me. And then I have one in Creedmoor, 2202 Hyde Court. And it's listed at $390. The first one is 3 bedrooms. It's 3 full baths. It has a full basement.
3 baths?
Yes, it has a full basement, a fenced backyard. I think about a half an acre. Don't quote me on that. And then the one in Creedmoor is 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, 2-car garage, corner lot, fenced backyard, new HVAC, pool community on the corner lot in a cul-de-sac. So, and the sellers, have done a lot to make sure that house is ready for somebody to come in and move in and sit down. They didn't want to, want somebody to have to come in and do anything. They just want you to be able to come, move in, and be ready to live your life. So that one is also available. And I was going to say one more thing about it, but can't remember what it was. So, it's USDA eligible. So,
USDA, what is that?
That's a type of financing, that you can have in rural where you can do 100% financing.
Oh, is it like
It's similar. It's FHA, but this is USDA. So for rural, so there's certain places, so you can get 100% financing if you meet criteria for that. So that is USDA eligible, and so lots of opportunities there.
I'm just curious. So most people who live in Creedmoor, because I drove through Creedmoor once, and I can't remember how it relates between Durham and Raleigh. So most people who live in Creedmoor, would they most likely work in Durham or Raleigh?
I think you could work in either. It's a
Because it wasn't that far away.
yeah, it's maybe 30 minutes to get to Durham. So
That's
the
nothing.
clients that I have sold to in Creedmoor, I think they all work. Well, no, between Durham and Raleigh, so it's been a mix. So yeah, you can do both.
It's a nice little city. Like I said, I drove through there only once, and I liked what I saw.
Yeah, yeah. They have a restaurant called is it True Soul? It's a black-owned restaurant right off of that main street. Is that 86? I think it's called True Soul.
Mm-hmm.
So uh, good fried fish. I think they have some other things, chicken and cakes and stuff like that. So
You might want to move to Creedmoor, just have access to that
yeah,
restaurant.
or just take a ride up 85 and hop off right off the highway. So
Nice. So the way it works now, if people want to see either of these two houses, they contact you, and
you can
then
contact me, or if you have a realtor that you're already working with, you can reach out to them and they can schedule an appointment. But if you don't, you're welcome to reach out to me and we will get you scheduled too. And again, you have to have a signed buyer's agency agreement before you can go see them. But yeah, so that's how they can see. But if you have any questions, just reach out to me. And it is called True Soul Food Kitchen.
okay,
And it's at 1597 NC 56.
I'm sure they appreciate the plug. They're going to give you a
They
free.
didn't intend to do that. Just thought about it, but they
They're
were
going
really
to give you,
good.
they're going to give you a free sandwich next time they see you.
Yeah, they should. They should. They
See,
should.
spread
Yeah.
the word to Durham. Yes,
Yep.
yeah, I wish I could go to your in-person event, but I'm going to be manning the table for senior pharmacists. I just got invited to Lion Park. They're going to have a community food giveaway. I think they're going to have like they're going to have a barbecue too,
Hmm.
and they're going to have like nonprofits there passing out information. So I was invited, so I'm going to that. But I hope to come maybe your next sister circle.
I will be sure to come back on and let everybody know.
Yeah, yeah,
I'll,
for
get you,
sure.
I'll see if there's a listserv that I can get you on.
Okay, I would really appreciate that because I love the info. Love to get info.
Yes, ma'am. Well, I appreciate you always welcoming me.
Yeah, I love when you come on.
Form.
I definitely love when you come on. So, and with that, I'm gonna hop off because I have to go to senior pharmacist and pick up a whole bunch of stuff for Saturday,
All right.
and to give my report for how I've been doing this week. So, I'm
Okay.
gonna do that. So you have a beautiful week, and your two events. I hope they go super super well.
Thank you. You
And
too.
I definitely hope you sell those houses real fast.
Me too. Let's do that.
Yeah, I think last time you mentioned Creedmoor, that is probably the same house.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I know you
I may
definitely,
drop the links to them in the chat too, if that's okay.
yeah, because nowadays you can look at the houses inside virtually, right?
Absolutely.
Because I know someone who bought a house without seeing it in person. She saw enough of it online that she put a bid and got the house.
Is she
That's
good?
that's confidence.
Yeah. A lot of people were doing that over the last few years.
That's confidence. For me, I'd want to see the whole neighborhood
Me too. Yeah.
well, when I bought my first house in Chicago, it was in a neighborhood. It was in my old neighborhood, and
Mhm.
so it had plunged into like poverty, and so people were like, I want to live in Woodlawn for." But see, the thing was, even though it was on the news, they'd always call it a slum and a ghetto. But the thing is, if you know the community, which I did, you know there are some really good blocks,
Mhm. Mhm.
and that's really important. The availability of sometimes what makes a big difference when you move into a if you can't afford a lot, and I couldn't, and you end up in a poor neighborhood, two things: your neighborhood, I mean your basic block, your neighbors, Very
Mm-hmm.
important.
Mm-hmm.
Public transportation if you don't have a car, real important.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I did so well in the neighborhood. I had the best neighbors. And yeah, I mean, we had a couple murders on the block, but for the most part,
What?
well, Chicago,
Just a
know.
couple, right? Just a couple.
But I know I'm making light, and it's not really funny, but
Yeah.
it's big city living. But for the most part, I had the best neighbors, and we really looked out for one another. And the
That's
transportation was perfect. It was a train right there, and
mm-hmm. Yeah.
it was perfect for me. For a
Yes.
person who didn't have a lot of money, it was perfect.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So what do they say? They say it's for business, but I say it for where you choose to live. Location, location, location.
Oh, definitely.
Very important
Definitely. Yep.
because we can't all afford $1 million homes.
Right.
So,
Right. One day.
one day.
Yes.
Anyway, thanks for coming on the show, Latrice. As always, come back as often as you like.
Thank you.
Okay.
Have a good one.
See you real soon.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye bye. So fun. I love it when Latrice drops by. You can drop by as well. I do Bull City Hangout every weekday, noon. Saturdays at 10. In fact, big news about Saturday. So Saturday I'll be doing the show at 10 like I always do, but it will be this time instead of my kitchen. I'm in my kitchen right now. And Tachi is saying thanks to Latrice. Latrice is awesome, isn't she? And Tachi is awesome as well. Is your Wednesday show back, Tachi? I am so out of touch. I'm so embarrassed. Let us know if Mediascope is back because I need to watch if it's back. But what was I going to say? I lost my train of thought. Darn it. Yes. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Whoa. So I wish Tachi could come on, but I know Tachi's busy. Okay. So Mediascope is on 6 o'clock Eastern, and I can't remember if it's for an hour or longer. It's been a while. Oh my God, I need to watch it tonight. So 6 o'clock, and so follow media. What is it? Mediascope 16 on Facebook, and then you can watch Mediascope, which, by the way, is a show about media, social media, pop culture, and it's just hilarity ensues. It's a really, really fun show. So it's going to be at 6 o'clock. Now, you can, at your convenience, Tachi, you can put it, oh, you're on YouTube. Okay, this might not work. But you can put it in now where your show can be found. I know for sure Facebook. I know sometimes you do a pre-show on Instagram, but for sure it's on Facebook. So again, Mediascope 16, follow Mediascope 16. Probably YouTube. I think LinkedIn. And a couple. I know she's on a Caribbean radio station. And just let us know, Tachi. And I'm going to read this to give Tachi time to type everything in, because with her being on YouTube, whatever she types will not be available on Facebook or YouTube because I'm live streaming. So I'm just going to read what Latrice says to give Tachi enough time to type out the different places that we can catch Mediascope at 6 p.m. Eastern tonight. So Latrice is saying, thanks again for having me. The Sisters Circle, Managing Anxiety and Mindfulness, will be this Saturday, August 31st, from 1 to 2:30 p.m. at East Regional Library. That's, of course, one of the Durham County Libraries, 211 Lick Creek Lane, of course, Durham, North Carolina, and 27702. And Tachi is saying, YouTube, so Mediascope, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram too. Okay. That's right, because now you can live stream on Instagram. Okay, Instagram, LinkedIn. By the way, Tachi, my show is not on Twitter anymore. I did switch to LinkedIn. So my show is on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn because they're charging for Twitter, which I'm not going to give that man my money. So anyway, Mediascope, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitch. Interesting. I might watch from, I like watching, Twitch. And also Gospel 107.1 FM in Nassau, Bahamas. Cool. I will be, in fact, let me write this down. Sometimes I'm so scatterbrained, I just forget stuff. 6 p.m. Media Scope. I'm not going to say scatterbrained. I'm going to say distracted. Because life is a little hectic. That's the way I like it, though. I don't want to just sit around watching TV. That's boring. So anyway, I didn't put it on the screen. Let me do that. So Mediascope, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitch, Gospel 107.1 FM, Nassau, Bahamas. I don't know how you got on the Bahamas radio station. That sounds really wild. I'm sure there's an interesting story behind that, and you've probably told it, and I'd like to know. Anyway, I got to go. I'm going to rush downtown to the senior pharmacist office. And with that, have a beautiful afternoon. Checking the weather real quick. It is now 91, going up to 94. I can imagine Tachi is probably burning. Well, Tachi's probably got ceiling fans and air conditioning, but I'll bet Florida is really swampy today. Anyway, the high is 94, and then tomorrow, they just changed it. It's not going to be 95 tomorrow. It's going to be 96 tomorrow. How about that? So with that, have a beautiful afternoon, and I'll see you tomorrow at noon for Bull City Hangout. Ciao for now, and don't forget to read the Durham Skywriter at durhamskywriter.com. Again, ciao for now.